Does your Bloxburg house look like this? Do you want it to look like this? Well, stay tuned. Step 1 to making your gardening look better is fixing the exterior of your house. If you guys want a tutorial on how to build a more detailed house base, comment down below. The next step is just getting your plants and planning out what kind of plants you want. I kind of try and put a mix of everything, but usually I like to put bushes in front of windows, or if you build planters on the sides, you can put bushes there too. But I wouldn't recommend putting bushes just like randomly throughout the yard. I would start off by putting your trees. Corners of houses and by paths are a really good option for trees. And also if you put it on the side of the house, it would look good too. By each tree, put different kinds of plants at the bottom and mix and match and play around with what kind of plants you think look best. Don't forget, you can always scale plants. For the rest of your plants, all you need to do is get a random type of plant and put 2 or 3 of them just scattered around each yard. It will make the landscaping of your house look a lot more natural. You can always add planters as well. This is a good option if you want to add plants by your porch or inside. If you're going to add bushes, like I said earlier, I would recommend putting them in front of windows or along paths, and I wouldn't recommend scattering them throughout your yard, just because they take up more space than the smaller plants and they look a lot bulkier in front of your yard. Another thing you can add to your garden to elevate it a bit is the bird house, bird bath, and bird feeder items. They just add that little extra pop to your garden. I like to add these normally to planters, but they look good almost anywhere. Then if you want, you can also add rocks. I'd recommend scaling some of them because they're rather large. A good place to put these as well is also along paths. It can just add a little bit of extra shaping to them. The last step to gardening is painting. The majority of the greens are over here in this corner, and I wouldn't recommend using the super bright ones because then it looks slightly more unnatural. My favorite ones are grime, laurel green, medium green, moss, olivine, sand green, artichoke, and sometimes pastel green, but it's a little bit bright. So just go around and paint your plants randomly with these colors. For leaf piles, just throw around random shades of green and it will look fine. If you have trees, I would recommend painting the trunks pine cone, and then you can paint the leaf colors whatever you want. Then if you want to add a little extra something to your house, you can go ahead and add a fence around it. Just pick any fence that you like, and I like to go to slightly inward of the house, put a little bump, and then pull the rest out as far as you want to go. Making the fence look even will make it look a little bit better too. Last but not least, if you have a mountain in the back, I would recommend adding vines and trees just so that you can see that there's more depth. So if you just go ahead and copy a few trees here, then add some vines. And that's basically it for the gardening. And if you really want to take your house to the next level with gardening, you can make these custom realistic trees. They look so cool, but they're super hard to make, so I would recommend searching a bunch of YouTube tutorials on how to make them, and then you can just replace your normal trees with these, and it will make your house look so much more realistic. You can also make bushes that look like this. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and like for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!